Had a small window of free time to myself, so my wife decided to put me to work. Much like a shark can sense trace amounts of blood in the open ocean, she must have sensed my relaxation from atop her throne. So, hi ho, it's off to work I go. First order of business is hanging 3 small frames of indistinguishable artwork on the dining room wall. While being put to work, I was visited by third in command.
I'm putting my hand in the picture.
Alright, don't do that though.
Why? It's funny. It's funny, Daddy.
Okay.
If I can, that means I can.
I guess you really can't argue that. She was like a video sabotaging ninja, only striking when my back was turned. She messed up my framing. Did you catch that? That is a signature dad look of disapproval. From out of the shadows, the sabotaging ninja shall appear, smiling and mocking me while my back was turned, then gone again without a trace. One more time for good measure. And a dish sponge. I measured and leveled these frames no less than 45 times before I was satisfied with how they looked. These were both exactly 4¼ inches apart, perfectly hung, just like me. Now some folks will say the national average for separating indistinguishable wall art is between 5.1 to 5.5 inches, but this still seemed to satisfy my wife, so job well done, I guess. On to the next project, re-anchoring the support bracket for a curtain rod. First order of business is finding the right tool to remove the old bracket. Nope. Good old vice grips for the win. This bracket gets a double finger for being such a stubborn prick. That screw is so stripped it could apply for a job at Lou Turk's. Bingo. I admittedly phoned this job in a bit because I've already rehung this bracket a few times, which we'll see in a sec. This is such a hack job that my phone even gave up. These curtains happen to be on my wife's side of the bed. I'm not sure what she's doing at night to pull these joints down, but I'm certainly not involved. Wait a minute. Anyway, the rod is beautifully hung just like me, and the hack work is hidden behind the curtain. On to the next project. The hot water tap on my wife's side of the vanity is trickling out worse than an after-sex pee. You'll notice my side of the sink is coming out full force. Just a steady stream like the mighty Delaware, throwing ropes of water. Not sure what she's doing on her side, but it still doesn't involve me. First order of business is clearing out all the shit under the vanity. I started disconnecting this pipe before realizing I didn't have a bucket ready for draining the line. That's better. If you listen closely, you can hear some debris fall out of the pipe into the bucket. So far, so good. After flushing out the line, I found this BB in the bucket. Not sure how it got into the water line, but when it comes to my wife breaking shit for me to fix, anything is possible. That water is flowing like the diamond rhymes of Mr. Robert Van Winkle. Second in command approves, switching things up a bit and strapping my exterminator hat on. In my experience, exterminators are the Rhodes Scholars of tradesmen. So with that in mind, I gained the courage to battle this fucking unit of a bee that magically appeared in my bathroom. My wife somehow trapped it behind our window shades and saved it for me to get rid of because my health and safety is not a concern for her. I'm not sure what this bee was on, but it was fucking massive. This video does it no justice. I'm all about live and let live, so if you're wondering what this gigantic bee did to deserve this, he called my mama a hoe, so this was justified. Final job of the day, removing a tick that I found attached to my kitty cat's face. She's an indoor-outdoor cat, so sometimes she picks up blood-sucking spawns of Satan from the wilderness. Mostly in hard-to-reach spots on her body like her face and neck. Bye-bye, you tiny blood-sucking bastard. Go live amongst the hundreds of stink bugs and other ticks that I've flushed into my septic system.